MDT. If we have a look at the weekly chart, we can see what MDT is doing. After going for some time against the trend, it started to follow Bitcoin, of course, and we had these 5 red wicks, and now looks like it wants to go back up. What can we see here is that the green line is the 55 EMA on the weekly chart, which looks like it played pretty nicely as support. And if I'm to make this line right here, we can see that this level right here, it's quite important. We see this, here it was resistance, here was resistance as well, and here played some role as support. At the same time, there are more weekly wicks in this area. Actually, we can get all of this, so it's quite important area, this one right here. So if I take this right here, this area looks like a good area to put a bottom in. Of course, if Bitcoin will allow it and do the same. So looking at this chart, this would be my first area of interest. Here is where I would buy more MDT. So this should be a decent area. And of course, this is not financial advice. Then what else will I do? So then we have this area right here, which actually it's very important. And if Bitcoin will test lower prices, I'm expecting for MDT to do the same and test this area right here. We can see very, very important area. So technically, this is the higher low that still confirms that we are still in an uptrend, right? We don't have a lower low that canceled this higher low right here, right? So this would be the next area of interest before going here. Let's say something like this and something like this. So if I were to accumulate MDT for long term, this would be the targets I would look at. And here is where I will try to snag some. At this first level of interest right here, I would not put in too much money. I would buy maybe 20% of the money I want to invest in this coin and then put more in at this level right here, because this one I think is much more important. So I don't want to be out of liquidity when the price drops here, if it happens. And then I would also like to have something behind for this area if it goes so low. Now let me make this easier and drop in some price tags so you can easily see what prices I am talking about. Now, if we look here, I will go and scold you for not taking profits. Look at this right here. We see this level was hit exactly right here. So this is why it's very important to take profit, because when this happens, you can buy much more of the coin you want to accumulate, right? So this right here could have been a very nice area to take some profits. It's so simple actually. Just draw this Fibonacci retracement and take some profit always at this level right here, 1.6. This is very important. Or if you want to be more conservative, you can start taking between this area right here. And then, of course, I am not going to sell everything here. I will sell a part of my tokens and I will take more profits if it goes higher to this level right here, to 2.6, right? But it's very, very important to take profits. This is the only way you can enlarge your stacks, by selling and buying when the price is dipping. This is a very, very good lesson. And it's very important to learn something, because when you see that the price is going like this, you think it's going, just keep going like that. And then this happens and you're screwed, right? Because you did not sell, you were too greedy maybe. And yeah, that's why it's very important. Like I said, this is not financial advice by any means. And this is something I try to do and implement for myself in my strategy. Always not be too greedy and always take profits. Don't be ashamed to take profits, because you will never be able to time in the top. That's impossible. Nobody can do that. If I go to the monthly chart, we can see that these areas I was talking about on the weekly chart are confirmed also by the monthly time frame, right? And look here, they are very, very important support areas. So this is why I would use these areas as dollar cost average and do some DCA into it if I would want to accumulate this coin. And that would be it for now. Thank you for watching, liking, commenting and subscribing. See you next time.